Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Opts for safety. Mohamed Salah. Back to the keeper it goes. Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Guardiola. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ronaldinho, and he plays one through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Rooney. He could be in here. It's Rooney! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. So we're still where we started right now. Ruben Neves. Now it's Gakpo. He is through here. Swept in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Hazard, that's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Could be danger here. Schmeichel clears. Kukcu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Hazard in with the challenge. And it's Messi. Koundé. Rooney. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Kukcu. That's a little off target. Gakpo. And it's Hazard. Ruben Neves cuts it out. Hazard. Knocks it out wide. Pedri. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Kukcu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mohamed Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. That is good strength. Gavi. Now it's Messi. Quality ball. Played out to the left flank. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Here's a chance! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Gavi. Rooney. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Rooney. Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Announcement today that memorabilia
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's Rooney! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on in the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Great vision. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ruben Neves. And it's Pedri. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rooney.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Gavi! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Gakpo. Ruben Neves. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Koundé tries to clear. No way through. Gakpo, played out wide. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. Ruben Neves. Gavi. Grimaldo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Azar. And the through ball. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he thumps it clear. Now that's well seen too. Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5.
Haaland
Number 9.
knocks it into space, picks out, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's going to go a long way. Marquinhos. Just 5 minutes left. Looking tidy in possession here. Lovely, now then.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played out to the right. Looking for the run. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fermin. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Barcola. He's having a go! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And that will be it. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, John.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
It's Rooney! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. He is through here. Messi, chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the most accurate pass. Messi picked out brilliantly. He's cut it out. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Gavi. Pedri, great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Costa Curta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Haaland. Çalhanoğlu, great vision. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Haaland. Çalhanoğlu. Gets his head on it! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. This to go one up. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. Roberto Carlos goes steaming forward. There's the... Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Rafael Leao certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cannavaro. Çalhanoğlu in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Chooses to go crossfield. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldinho. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played back in. Another chance from a corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. He's got full! And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Knocks it into space. Now the... Çalhanoğlu! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Out to the right. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu. And it's Kunde. Kunde tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. The ball goes... Rooney! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos. He's got away. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the manager...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Good ball over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu could try cutting inside here. Çalhanoğlu, up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Pedri gets across and deals with it. Well, that is not the best ball. Oh, that's ambitious. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Çalhanoğlu gets into some space. In by Çalhanoğlu. Cleared away. He's having a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri. Costa Curta. Nice bit of trickery. Baresi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good spread. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Gavi. Van der Ven goes sliding in. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gavi. Brilliantly cut out. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Back into the middle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shot a goal!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Çalhanoğlu. Number 7, Rafael Leao. Number 20.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Alvarez receives it. Oh, what a climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution in progress.
Great defending, strong and determined. Spread it left. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Alvarez. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold crosses it, he rises! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it! And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, and time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Osimhen, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his.
Please use parking provided by
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim, one of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Gavi. Rooney. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Taken back almost at once. Gavi. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now he's got space here. Dink through. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kukçu. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. Hakimi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Grimaldo. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. He's in a great position. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Messi picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Out to the left it goes. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldinho gets into some space. He's there and gets it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's Rooney! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hakimi. Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Great work on the overlap. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good ball, good take. Oh, well measured. He's free. And he shoots! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He has found a way through. Shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Rooney! Rice. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. Gavi. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni calmly anticipates. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. That is good strength. Gavi, played out to the left flank. Grimaldo, that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Rooney, just the goalkeeper. Decent chance! Serginho. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Over to the left. And it's Eto'o. Bellingham. Pumas looking to pass their way through. In towards the back stick. Koundé can get it clear. Schlotterbeck. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Grimaldo makes the interception. Rijkaard. Messi. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. That's been slipped through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now this could be a chance. Hakimi is in a really good position out wide.
Pumas clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi. He's looking wide. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. Hakimi. So we've reached the hour mark. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Rooney. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Now it's Eto'o. In with the challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's superb. It's Rooney! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Número 3.
It's a mighty effort!
Número 10.
Oh, nearly,
Número
but
16.
nearly is nothing.
Número
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite...
Osimhen! No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already shapes to shoot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Bumazunam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end.
To Osimhen. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's on it. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Bumazunam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Ronaldinho plays it short. Chance! Mbappe, done delicately. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No luck with that dink over the top. And that will be it. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, then we're talking goal machine.
He has a look up. Played out to the right. Pedri, Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get free. Foot in. Cannavaro. Darren Fletcher. Gavi. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifted and the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's picked his way through. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. And De Bruyne! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Darren Fletcher. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now the delivery. Bastoni clears it away. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has not gone well. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's positional gold.
And the shot! Rooney is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. The ball has bounced loose now. Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia looking to run onto it. There's no flag. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. He has found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Messi. No way. Pedri! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Shevchenko. And he's on his way. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chips it through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Spread neatly. Shevchenko. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Delivers the ball. Cleared away. And it's Pedri. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldinho. Now what a big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne, looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gavi. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Oh, that's neat. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what has happened here? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. De Bruyne. Darren Fletcher. Looking for options for movement. Saka's delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cannavaro, over to the left, and it's Messi. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And this is Messi.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Hakimi.
Saka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal
14, goes on a run down the left wing.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal
Oh, now here's an
17.
interesting matchup. Pedri touches it back.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 45.
And Shevchenko! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Saka has a look inside the box. And it's Fletcher.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well, that's well spotted. He's looking wide. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Osimhen. Darren Fletcher. Threads one in, and he's there to get it away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's got away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Shevchenko. He has found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Osimhen. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Danger averted for now. Hakimi. And that's gone loose. Musiala has it in a wide position. Musiala. It's anyone's ball. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is that. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Can he latch on to this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the ball's come loose here. Corner number 2 then. Spread out to the left, produces a cross. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Rooney, chance! Off the post! That's going to go a long way. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. And he can clear it away. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ball is over the line. Baresi. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Batistuta. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post. Courtois claims it without any fuss. That's a good ball out wide. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. No way through, so back it comes. Chelsea deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rooney. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Osimhen. Over to the left.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Kukcu. Out to the left it goes. No, that's been intercepted. Rooney. Kimmich. Chelsea finding their passes. Spread it left. Played back in. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching passes played there. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kukcu. Koundé. Ambitious ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Grimaldo. Kimmich. Rooney. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona deserve to be ahead and
today.
probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Shot a goal! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Cross into the big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Caceres. Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get onto this? Messi. Kimmich. Here's DiMarco. Played into space out wide. Rooney. Gehi simply refused to be outdone there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Conte. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kimmich. And it's Conte. And it's DiMarco. Tries to pass it through. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 99, Batistuta. Number 11, Rooney. Number 32, DiMarco. Number 8,
Raul plays it short.
coming on the field.
That's good play. In with the challenge.
Mbappe.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Raul. Number 15.
This ended up in no man's land.
Number 7.
And that has left him in a heap.
Substitutions taking place.
Caceres.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. Raul.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Szoboszlai with the short one. And here's Szoboszlai. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. That's an imaginative pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. And he cuts out the supply. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Rodri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Szoboszlai. And this is Raul. And Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. Szoboszlai goes short. chance for a shot!
There will be 3 minutes
Thumps
added
it clear.
time.
Mbappe. And the number on the board is 3. Well read, nice interception. Conte. That ball looks a good one. Ruben Diaz gets it away. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.